Assalamualaikum, my name is NOOR BINTI SARYATI, metric number 059010. I will tell about history or background of IDB. Islamic Development Bank, or also known as Islamic Development Bank Group, was established in pursuance of the Declaration of Intent issued at the Conference of Finance Ministers of Muslim countries in Jeddah at Dhul Qa'dah in 1393 Hijrah or December 1973. IDB is a multilateral development finance constitution comprising 4 entities: Islamic Development Bank IDB, Islamic Research and Training Institute IRTI, Islamic Corporation for the Development of the Private Sector ICD, and Islamic Corporation for the Insurance of the Investment and Export Credit ICIEC. The headquarters of IDB is in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. It also has 3 regional offices in member countries, which is Almaty, Kazakhstan, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and Rabat, Morocco. It also has 8 field representatives in 10 member countries, which is Bangladesh, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Indonesia, Libya, Mauritania, Pakistan, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and Sudan.
I'm AINA AQILAH 061505. Vision, mission and objective of IDB. The vision of IDB, the ultimate goal is to become the most innovative and technologically advanced bank in Iraq by applying the latest e-banking technology and electronic services to customers. The mission of IDB, as one of the first banks to introduce e-service and online banking in Iraq, we aim to make banking easier, more accessible and within reach of all Iraqis at home and abroad, improve the country's economy and contribute to the reconstruction of Iraq. The objective of IDB: promotion of Islamic financial industry and institutions, promotion of cooperation among members countries, and the last, poverty alleviation.
IDB product and service offer: 1. Resource mobilization, 2. Public and private sector financing, 3. Investment, 4. Trade and inter-trade financing, 5. Insurance service, 6. Information services, 7. Research and training in Islamic economic and banking, 8. Technical assistance support for capacity building, 9. Technical cooperation among members countries, 10. Scholarship for member countries and Muslim communities, 11. Debt relief, and the last one is emergency relief. The variety of product and service offered is due to the multilateral finance institutions in the corporation. Thus, it provides all necessary information and being one of the helping institutions for the members countries.
My name is AFIQAH ASMANUDIN. My metric card number is 059302. I will talk about the issue and challenge of Islamic Development Bank. The Islamic Development Bank Group released a preliminary report outlining the steps taken to assist member countries in addressing the problem sparked by the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic and its impact on member nations prompted the president of the Islamic Development Bank Group to organize a working group to analyze the pandemic's impact on the Islamic finance industry and showcase the ISDB group's response to member countries. There are 2 sections that they provide. The first section addresses the COVID-19 pandemic from an Islamic finance perspective, highlighting the extent of resilience and exposure of the Islamic finance industry to the crisis. The second section details the key response actions taken by the ISDB group to help member countries deal with the COVID-19 crisis. To provide funding globally to the COVID-19 related expenditure in general, the ISDB group's Islamic Research and Training Institute advanced a proposal for a SDG cryptocurrency to support sustainable development goals in member countries. With regard to the Islamic finance industry, the principle of Islamic finance help work of indigenously generated crises like the global financial crisis. However, a spectrum of well-functioning institutions is required but lacking at present. To translate these principles into tangible real-world impact, the Islamic financial industry as it stands today is still lacking many essential components of the spectrum. The crisis should be an opportunity to fill in the gaps and enhance the diversity of the industry. Next is the challenge of the Islamic Development Bank. The liquidity challenge. During the pandemic, the government imposed lockdown orders across the country. Because of the lockdown, the default rate is expected to rise considerably. The banking system is liquidity limited during a crisis because of a mismatch between demand and supply. The banking system is experiencing a liquidity shortfall due to different forbearance measures announced by government or central bank, such as delay of principal, profit payments for consumer and industrial credit. Through the situation, bank borrowers are not repaying consumer money, and government temporary funds generation continue to sustain the economy. Deposit base are eroding. Central banks have suggested several liquidity assistance measures for the banking sector in response to the COVID-19 crisis. The suggestion is to reduce reserve requirements, lower regulatory capital buffers, bond or sukuk purchasing programs, and availability of central bank credit lines. There is a need to monitor the liquidity management problem for Islamic banks, particularly in light of loan deferral programs in place for certain countries that offer Islamic finance, but also are systematically important.
My name is Ruqayyah binti MUSTAFA. My metric number is 061527. Today I will talk about the current state of development, Islamic Development Bank ISDB. On the 12th August 1974, Malaysia joined ISDB. Its subscription capital amount to ID 823.1 million, 1.63% of ISDB total subscription capital. The first ISDB operation was approved in 1977 and the last operation in March 2017. Malaysia's population is 32.1 million in 2017 and has an area of about 330,000 square kilometers. Malaysia is one of the most vibrant economies in Southeast Asia, mainly as a result of decades of industrial growth and political stability. Occurrence of the sixth general capital, increase of US 7.92 billion in Islamic religious capital of development banks. 32 operations focused on human capital development, food security and agriculture received an allocation of US 1.58 billion from ISDB OCR. Many people lost their jobs and many businesses closed. ISDB helps provide 314,000 jobs through economic empowerment. ISDB establishes the Economic Empowerment Fund for the Palestinian People (EEFPP). Within a year of its inception, it managed to raise US 80 million from private sector partners. The Economic Empowerment Program for homeless families made by EEFPP has proven successful in reducing poverty, marginalization and social exclusion, as well as providing economic opportunities for them. The fund will contribute to the development of the Palestinian economy and solve the problem of chronic unemployment faced by many people, especially the young. ISDB took the initiative to offer scholarship to students. Since the establishment of the scholarship program, a total of 12,795 students have graduated from university, and now they are contributing to the development of their country. In addition, the Board of Governance BOG approved a proposed increase in the percentage of annual grant allocation from ISDB annual net income from the ISDB scholarship program. In the face of COVID-19 pandemic, poverty, unemployment and food shortages, 11 MDBs are committed to providing US 230 billion for 2021. It involves the private sector in social cooperation, crucial in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, important in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. ISDB pioneered this type of enactment through its reverse-linked mechanism and enrolled 91,000 out-of-school students. ISDB also work with global partnerships for sustainable development data and leverages advances in science and technology. In addition, the data obtained help for environmental protection and increase agriculture productivity. Last, net asset ISDB for the year end 31 December 2020 decreased, which is US $819,263 compared to year 2019. After that, the statement of cash increased in year 2020.
Today, we will talk about the difference between Islamic and conventional operation. Islamic banks are not money lending institute, but they work as a trading investment house. Meanwhile, conventional banks are in the business of lending and borrowing money based on interest. Moreover, Islamic banks do not permit financing to industry that cause harm to the society, such as alcohol and tobacco. But in conventional bank, all types of industry are financed, only business deemed illegal by the law of the land are not supported. The next difference is Islamic bank work under the Sharia compliance that prohibit charging and paying interest and avoid all impermissible transactions like gambling, speculation, short selling, and sale of debt and receivable. But in conventional bank, we see no such restriction. Not only that, interest is the backbone of the system, and short selling, sale of debt, and speculative transactions are common in conventional bank. Islamic banking products usually from asset bank and involve for trading of asset, renting of asset, and participation on a profit and loss basis. Meanwhile, conventional banks treat money as a commodity and lend it against interest as its compensation. In conclusion, the Islamic Development Bank is a multilateral development finance institute. There are 57 shareholding member states with the largest single shareholder. Moreover, its focus on Islamic finance for infrastructure development, and it's located in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Islamic Development Bank working to improve of the client that they serve by promoting social and economic development in member country and Muslim community worldwide, delivering impact on skills. That's all from our group, and thank you for watching our video. Bye!